What's up guys, welcome to my channel Sukhroy the vlogger. Yes, I'm doing a fact about India. Yes, I'm Indian but I'm not originally from India now. I've been living in UK for past 17-18 years now. I don't know much about India. I was very young when I moved to England, so I'm going to do facts about India so I can know what India is about and what's more about India, because I only know about a bit of Punjab and a bit of India, that's it. But I want to know more facts about it and what they have in, like, you know, what history ki ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ, है। They hope unless you enjoy this, and Coke Studio brother 5 times who asked me to do a reaction on, I will definitely do it and I will post it tomorrow or something. Hope you enjoy it. And Pakistani video, please support this as well. Learn about India. If you learn about Pakistan, learn about India too. So let's do this now.
Hey guys, my name is Dave Waffle and welcome to FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you about everything and everything, whether it be space, the cosmos, celebrities, or your body, or in this case, India. India, it is huge. As a matter of fact, it's so big, it makes up 17.5% of the entire world's population. Hey, fact number one. And first of all, we gotta thank a couple of YouTubers for recommending this video. That's Manish Singh and Ritzy Lala. But you know what, there are some interesting and shocking facts about India that you guys need to know about. So let's find out what they are. And before we get into it, I wanna know, if you guys could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? So you got number one, the population makes up 17.5% of the world's population. But how big is that exactly? Well, the population of India currently sits at 1.2 billion people. And guess what, guys? It's steadily rising. As a matter of fact, by 2022, they predict that it will definitely destroy China's population. And by 2050, there will be 1.6 billion people living in India. The Kumbh Mela is a mass pilgrimage of faith, where people gather around a sacred river to bathe. In 2013, the Kumbh Mela estimated over 120 million people. And on February 10th of that year, 30 million people came to the festival. As a matter of fact, it was so big that you could see it from space. At one point, India was an island. 100 million years ago, back in the dinosaur days, it broke off from the supercontinent Gondwanaland, and it moved north, eventually crashing into Asia. And because of this collision, that is why we have the Himalayan mountains, which are the youngest but also the biggest mountains. In India, there are more road deaths than in any other country, with an approximation of 115,000 people dying a year from motor vehicle accidents. Now here's a shocking fact. I always thought that Hollywood was like the biggest film industry in the entire world, but actually India is. They produce over 1,100 films a year. And a lot of you guys might think, oh, they're all Bollywood films, but that's not actually true. Bollywood only produces about 200 of them. In India, they have 6 seasons. Yeah, I know, we only have like 4. You got spring, you got summer, you got monsoon, you've got autumn. And then of course you get winter, but then there's another one called Provernal. Alright, so for this next one, you know when you guys travel to a country and sometimes you like to bring some currency back, something maybe to put in your scrapbook? Well, believe it or not, you can't do that in India, because it is actually illegal to leave the country with any form of Indian currency. Mumbai is one of the most polluted cities on the planet. As a matter of fact, it's so polluted that if you spend one day there, they say it equals 100 cigarettes. Ugh, how do people live there for more than like 3 days? In certain states in India, if you're a police officer and you grow a mustache, you will get a pay increase. I'm just waiting for them to get like monocles and maybe some top hats, and then they'll be really classy. India is also a country that has not invaded a country in 10,000 years. Although some scholars say it was 100,000 years, but this is due to the fact that India was a very rich nation, and actually kings were too busy fighting amongst themselves. In India, there are more mobile phones than there are toilets in the entire country. Wow. Okay, this is not a shocking fact, but this is really one for me. You guys know these things? Yeah, these awesome looking formal jackets. I know, they're so cool, right? Well, they're called Sherwanis, and I want one. That's just the fact right now. If you go to India, be careful of the children in the school. 61% of them have a disease that causes germs on their hands. So don't be shaking anybody without sanitizing. Now, we all love spices. Some people like it hot, some people like it mild. But a lot of you guys in first world nations may think, hey, well, we get our spices from like places like Mexico. But that is actually not true, because 70% of the spices that are sold worldwide come all the way from India. Now, for us here in North America, most of us are sitting complaining about not enough female leads in Hollywood. Hollywood or Donald Trump, or we're complaining about first world problems. Meanwhile, in India, they have a child slavery problem. Slavery is still a thing in India, and believe it or not, they think that there's over 14 million people in slavery, and most of them are all children. And just so you know, most of these children are working in things like quarries. Not good. In India, there's an airline company called Go Air. And speaking of females from the last one, this company only hires females. Why? Because, well, they say that females are lighter, and because of that, they save up to $500,000 a year simply on fuel. Bills in India are great for the blind. This is because they have Braille on them. But they're not the only country to do it. Countries like Russia, China, Mexico, and Israel also do that as well. India's also claimed that it has the most diverse amount of languages in the country. In 1961, a census went around, totaling 1,652 languages in the country. Big ones are, well, you guessed it, Hindi, Bengali. There's also Telugu, Marathi, and Urdu. For me, I've always loved the animals from India. They're way better than the ones in North America. I mean, elephants are just super cool. But did you know that there are over 90,000 species of animals in India? 350 of them are animals. There are 1,200 types of birds. And as for plant species, well, there's over 50,000 of them. And last but not least, guys, India has a great space exploration program, and it's getting better year by year. In 2009, India was the first country to discover water on the moon. And it makes you wonder what else they will create and what else they will discover. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this has been an awesome treat for me to talk about.
Yes, guys, about 20 surprising facts about India, and I learned a lot about India. You know what? We have so many flowers. We have over that 300, 50,000, animals, whatever. Obviously, the worst thing is that there's a kids slave in India, over what, 50,000. I don't know. He said, I don't know what. I lost the count. I'm not gonna lie. It was more than a fucking like इन्ने हजारां गिनती विच बच्चे ना इंडिया च slave या hard work करदे निक्के निक्के. It's crazy to see. We got the spice, which is nice. Good to see it. At the moment, obviously, the first episode is like small things. Obviously, it's gonna get bigger and bigger, so we're gonna get to know about more India. So at the moment, I actually kind of learned a lot about India at the moment, and काफी छोटी गल्लां पता लग गया इंडिया दियां. So कई negative चीज़ां भी है, ते कई positive चीज़ां भी है. So guys, अपना हो गया part 1. So hopefully ਤੁਸੀਂ enjoy ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਣਾ. Please subscribe ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ channel ਨੂੰ. ਆਪਾਂ ਅਗਲੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ please. ਤੇ subscribe ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਭੁੱਲਿਓ ਨਾ please. ਤੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ bell icon ਵੀ ਨਾ ਪਤਿਓ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੜਾਤੀ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਫੋਨ ਤੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਬੈਲ ਵੱਜੂਗੀ ਟਿੰਗ, ਕੰਪਿਊਟਰ ਤੇ ਆਊਗੀ ਟਿੰਗ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਵੀ ਨੋਟੀਫਿਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਜੂਗੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਜੂ ਮੈਂ ਨਵੀਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਪਾਤੀ ਆ. So guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel now, and I will do more videos every day, every single day. I'll do videos and every day. Yeah, but yeah, anyways, every day I'll make a video, guys. So please subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna keep saying this. Subscribe. So anyway, guys, welcome, stay humble, guys. Take care. Peace.